Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. And this video is going to be a little different than my normal how-to videos. I thought this would be kind of a fun, different video to do for my channel. I recently bought a Lift3 electric hydrofoil, also known as an eFoil. I've been wanting to order one of these for the past couple years, but they keep every year coming out with a new and improved model, so I wanted to kind of give the sport a few generations to progress before I purchased one. But for those of you that don't know, it's an amazing, cool new water toy that you can use on, salt water, in the ocean, or you can use on lakes. It's pretty much like an electronic surfboard that's battery powered or battery operated, but it has a 30-inch mass attached to the bottom of the board, and then a hydrofoil on the bottom, which are like two big wings. And basically those wings provide lift at a certain amount of speed, so you can literally fly above the water on this device. So you just go right over the waves. You don't feel any of the waves. There's a 5,000 watt motor with a propeller on the bottom that pushes you through, and then it uses a wireless Bluetooth controller that you use for the throttle. So they're a little spendy. I spent about $12,000 for this thing, plus $1,000 sales tax, so it is a little up there, but I was looking for a new toy for this summer. So anyways, this video, it's just arrived at the UPS store. I had it shipped to a UPS store because I didn't know if I was going to be home or not to receive this, and I didn't want them just leaving this thing on the porch with no signature. So I had it shipped to a UPS store. I'm going to go pick it up, bring it back, and then do an unboxing of it, and quick assembly. We'll see what's involved and things like that. So hope you enjoy. If people tell you it does not rain that much in Seattle, don't believe them. All right, made it to the UPS store. All right, we got the mast and the battery loaded up safely. However, the box is bigger than they told me it was going to be. I called and they gave me measurements, and it's not going to fit in the back of my Kia. So I'm gonna have to take it out of the box to get the board in. All right, I got it taken out of the box, and luckily it just fits in there, barely touching on each side. All right, box number one and box number two with, looks like a piece of the foil and the front wing with the case. Now I just gotta grab the board. All right, and Mr. Big Star himself. Looks like we got it all. All right, time for a quick unboxing. Like you guys have known if you follow me on my channel, I love electronic stuff. These are electronic skateboards that I've had for a long time. They're called Z-Board 2.0s. Unfortunately, the company went out of business, but they're still running great, fingers crossed, because they're supposed to have a 5-year warranty, but because the company's out of business, good luck. And then I have a one wheel, which is also electric, that I use a lot. But this Lift eFoil is for sure going to be probably the coolest electronic mode of transportation I've ever purchased. So I'm going to start with this box, see what's inside this one. Here. I assume this may be the battery from its weight. Yeah, sure enough, this is, the battery technology has come a long way. These high capacity batteries, but man, this thing probably weighs at least 25-30 pounds. But this is going to supposedly give me about an hour and a half runtime on the actual foil, so that's quite a long time to be out on the water. So these are pretty expensive. I was debating buying a second one, but they're like $3,500. So I'm just going to use this one. Supposedly they say they run about 300 cycles is the expected lifetime, 300 full cycles from 100% full to depletion. So I think I'll probably be bored of the sport by then after 300 cycles. All right, on to the foils. The actual hydrofoil. This looks like the rear wing. So to mention, all the components are made of carbon fiber. The main board, the mast that connects to the foil, and then of course the foil itself, all carbon fiber. So it's very lightweight and very strong. Do a close-up here so you can see, hopefully you can see the carbon. Pretty cool, very lightweight. So yeah, this is the rear wing, and then this is the carrying case. So when it's fully assembled, let me see if I can get the front wing out of here. All right, this looks like a little bigger. So this is the front wing that provides most of the lift that, you know, elevates you out of the water. Now this is called the Surf 200. They come in different size wings. So usually the larger the wing, the more lift it provides, the more stable it is. So they always advise starting off when you're getting into the sport with a larger front wing initially till you get better, and then you can go to a smaller wing. Like this is 200, I believe, square inches, but they have a 250 that's even larger. But the smaller the wing you get, the faster you're able to go, the more battery life you'll be able to get because there's less resistance. And you can buy these wings, you know, they're about $850 to $950 a pop, so a little expensive. But I went with the 200 because from what I've read, this will provide a lot of room for progression in the sport. I could have went with the 250, but I heard the top speed is kind of slow and I wanted something I could grow into, so I was advised to do the 200. Again, fully carbon fiber. All right, okie dokes, on to the next box. I believe this might have the controller in it, as well as the mast, and probably the battery charger. We'll see if I'm right. It weighs a little bit. This box is pretty heavy, so I assume it's not just the mast. I'm a little winded because I just had to carry all this stuff down, all my stairs down into my basement here, and I'm not the most in the shape I could be. That's another reason I purchased this. It's really, from what I've read, it's a really good core workout, especially in the beginning when you're learning how to fly and get on the board, get off it. This looks like instructions. Meant to say this has a 2-year warranty on everything but the battery. The battery has a 1-year warranty or 300 cycles. Everything else has a 2-year. So, and from what I've heard, you know, these have been out for like 2 or 3 years. This is the 3rd generation, but people that have the original Lift or the Lift version 2 say it's still running great. So this is cool. I didn't know I was going to get another carrying case. Has the Lift logo there. This must be everything else. Yeah. It's like Christmas. All right, so this does look like the mast with the motor. So we got the propeller down there. The foil is going to attach on the bottom here. And then we got all the electronics that go into the board. Again, made out of carbon fiber. Surprisingly not that heavy. So yeah, there we got the mast. This looks like the battery charger, which is, from what I've seen on pictures, it's pretty heavy duty. Look at this. It's a mega charger. I think it charges a fully dead battery in about 2 hours. So pretty impressive. It even has a digital little readout there. So I'm sure it'll show you how much progress it's made while it's charging. Oh, and then the remote. I was hoping there wasn't going to be a component that was missing. There we go. And the remote control. Shows you battery life. I believe it shows speed. I'm not 100% certain. But fully waterproof. Everything on the board is supposedly waterproof. Comes with a little wristband there, so I will attach that. I don't know if it floats, so I'm sure I'll be falling into the water a lot with this thing when I'm learning. All right, now on to the main showstopper. Let's see how I get into this guy. There it is. There she is. This looks pretty cool. It's like a brushed blue color. They come in 3 different colors: white, black, and this blue. But it's brushed all out of carbon fiber. Pretty cool looking unit. Anti-slip, obviously. This little door opens up all watertight. This is where you put the battery and everything. So it looks like we got all the parts and it's good to go. This is the 5'4" board, 5 feet 4 inches tall. They come in 4 different sizes, I believe 4'2", which is pretty short, then 4'9", then 5'4", and then 5'9". Because of my weight of about 235 pounds and my height, which is 6'4", I was advised to go with the 5'4" board. It's called the Cruiser. Just has more flotation for a bigger guy like me, and also more surface area to move my feet around and things like that. I was told, really strongly advised to get this board for my size. They said it would just make it a lot easier and a lot more enjoyable to ride and learn on. All right, now I'm gonna get her all assembled and see how she looks. All right, I got the mast and the foil installed. Pretty easy. All I had to do was screw in, I think they're M8 bolts down here on the bottom. Run some cords from the mast, you know, the actual main connector cords through the mast into the board that I'm gonna have to connect. And then we got the hydrofoil on the top here, and those just screwed in with the provided screws, hex screws. So looking pretty snazzy. All right, so I got all the connectors matched up, green with green, yellow with yellow, red with red, and then the water line here connects because it sucks water through the front here. Where did I see it? Right there. So it's not focusing, but as you're riding through the water, it sucks water up through that water line, up the mast, and into the ESC, electronic speed controller, I believe that's what it's called. And it uses the water to cool itself. So I want to make sure all that's connected. But yeah, we are good to go. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this quick little vlog on me picking up my new water toy for the summer here, the Lift3 eFoil. I know it's a little different than my how-to videos, but I thought this is a pretty cool new little toy that I wanted to share with you all. And I'm going to be making a few additional videos. Once I learn how to ride this thing, I'm going to be taking it out this weekend and putting on a full wetsuit, 7mm wetsuit with a hoodie and everything, because I'm in Seattle and the weather's not that good usually till July or August, but I don't want to wait that long to ride this thing. So I'm going to put on a full Scuba Steve wetsuit and go out and try this thing. And once I get better at it, I plan to make some more videos of how to ride it, me riding it, things like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, and we'll see you soon on the new Lift3 eFoil. Bye.